Hey YouTube, it's your girl Trina Love back with another video. Welcome back, welcome back. How are you doing, my busy bee? Staying busy, I hope. Keeping it sexy. Always, darling. And today, I want us to start my 12 days of lashes. Ding, ding, ding. That's my way of being in the holiday spirit. You know, you guys wanted me to cheer up and be in the holiday spirit. And you know I'm not too much on Christmas, and even though I grew up in a very Christmassy, themed home, I just was always the humbug, I just like, no, I hate it. I hated the tree, and I figured we can discuss that while we do 12 days of lash muss. I mean, ain't that cute? Aradelli had an advent calendar, and that's where I stole the idea from. So, you know, just to be completely transparent with you. And what I'm putting on my eyes is the Pretty Vulgar eye primer. I got it in a BoxyCharm a while back, and oops, is that upside down? Yeah, it's upside down. It looks kind of like that. It doesn't really feel thick or thin. It's just kind of in between. It's not really as tacky as I'm used to, but it's got a nice tackiness to it. I've only used it, I think, once or twice. But what I was using with it didn't agree with it, I'm not gonna lie. So I didn't like it. But this time I think it'll be okay. I'm gonna use a Profusion palette. It's got some beautiful colors in there. Let me show you. This is their Silver Chrome palette. And it is so pretty. It's available at Walgreens. It comes with a silver liner and a silver lip topper. And then they also had the gold, but we'll do that another day. The gold chrome. And that's very pretty too. And it came with a gold liner and a rich gold lip topper. But I really want to go for the silver one, because I don't know, I've just been really addicted to silver lately. So I'm going to grab a few clean brushes, and I'm going to do it a little backwards. Usually I go in really dark, and I think this time I should go in really light. So they have a white here called Candles, and I can actually see the name, and I'm going to put that all over to set the eye. Just tap it all over like it's my setting powder, because, only the hand knows what the hand's going to do. Sometimes my eyes will say do it this way, but then I just end up touching the wrong colors and just be like, well, we're going to go with that. But this top was calling to us, and I was just like, yeah. So she's a dusty girl. I don't know if you can see the dust kicking up off my brush when I'm trying to tap it down. She is a dusty girl. These are on sale at Walgreens, buy one get one half off. So it's $12.99 for one and $6 off for the next one, which isn't too bad. It's meant for easy Christmas gifts. Now I'm gonna go into that turquoise because that's the color that has just been calling me. Ooh, and she's nice and pigmented. Let's see if she glides just a little. Yeah, she glides to blend a little. That's pretty good, because I've had a couple of Profusion palettes. I just took back the color books, honestly, from Ulta. I had the red and the green. The red was nice, but I had got them at a buy one get one half off, so I figured it'd be best just taking both back and use the money for something else. Another day, another time, because they just were not, I only touched them once. I didn't touch them any more than that each, and I felt that it was going to be makeup wasting, and they had a 120-day count on it, so your girl was trying to do right by her wallet too, because I'm, having some problems now financially, so it's easier to take things back that you're not using and that you're not going to use when they have a return on them. I'm not going to lie. It's my brilliant thought for now. But that's cute. She's cute. She's a cute little color. Little pop of green. And then it has this shimmer in here. Ooh, it's like a dual chrome shimmer. And put that all over. Oh yeah, because that is definitely what I was looking at. I'm looking more into a two and done type shadow looks, so that we're here for 20 minutes at a time or longer. I love spending the time with you guys, don't get me wrong, but I know that you have other things you got to do in life, and watching a 20-minute video can be too much for some people, and I've been trying to minimize myself, just be a little quicker on the draw, because my makeup skills are very minute, as far as I would say, because I'm not an artist, but I thrive to be, so I take my time. And you can't take your time when you're on a video. It's not practical. And especially when you don't know how to edit. So since I'm no naked tutorials and I'm no editing queen and I don't have a team behind me, I better ease up on my time out of respect for you guys, So yes, I've drugged that down just a little bit down the front of my hair because I really like that color. And I've been addicted to dual chromes, y'all. I've been addicted to them. So for this to be a chrome or dual chrome, which it is, kind of a turquoise green with a yellow hue, I'm addicted. And it screams Christmas to me. I like an odd Christmas. If I'm going to do Christmas, I'm going to do an odd Christmas. My kids aren't really ever used to a tree in my house, personally. We grew up in my grandmother's house, so we grew up with a tree at my grandma's house. We grew up with a tree at my mother's house. But in my own house, in my own apartment, I've always had just a flower vase of trimmings of trees to give you that Christmassy feel and smell, because I do love a good, smell of a fern or pine or whatever they call them, the Christmas smell. Excuse me. Now that turquoise color, I can't see the names of those colors, but I could see the name of the first one. This one is a little brown rich, and I figured that'd be nice to use as a kind of like a liner if it comes off the brush. There we go. Because I know some profusions you got to build it up, but I'm not trying to make it too much, but I want it to be still glamorous, Always got to keep it sexy. Always. Even when going to the supermarket. But yeah, I keep a vase with some Christmas things, and I have a little train. I have my little ornaments, that I've had for a long time, since my childhood, and all my kids' school ornaments, I have those. And then I kind of like make a wreath, or and kind of like I put it on my dock. I have like a countertop dock. I put it there, and I will decorate that whole countertop, and that's where we have our desserts at. Christmas Day, you know, and the presents will be there and underneath, whatever. So that's how I do it. Very simple, very small, very easy for me to clean up because I grew up in a house with it, like throwing up Christmas with literally clocks that chime Christmas songs and Santa Clauses. I think I'm traumatized from it, to be honest with you. As we talk about it, my anxiety starts to build, and I notice that I'm like dragging my eye to tell you guys this. But yeah, I think I'm kind of traumatized. My mom has a tree. And you guys know about those little things in the store where they have them that sing. My mom has this tree, right? And that MF comes alive when you walk close to it, walk by it. If it hears a sound, you can be. It's motion censored even in the dark. Because my son was in the living room spending the weekend, and it kept going off, and I was wigging out because it was too much. It was just too much for your girl to handle. It was just way too much. And every time that thing starts singing, and it literally gets up, Merry Christmas, and his eyes open real big, and his mouth opens up, and he sings Jingle Bells, and I literally start crying, like uncontrollable, can't console me, laugh crying. I'm no good every time that stupid tree sings. So maybe that's why I don't like Christmas as much. I don't know. I'm sorry. It could be a thing. You know, you guys we didn't think about that. Okay, so it has a glitter in here that's a duochrome too, and I have to touch it and put that right in the center here. Just ooh, she is pretty. I know it seems kind of splotchy to put just a line of glitter right there, but we got a lash to cover her up. So no worries. When in doubt, lashes out, right? But I want to blend this nice enough to get all the glitter off my finger. Because I can still feel a little bit of glitter on my finger. There we go. I'm just going to take a little bit more of that turquoise green and bring it close. Oh, that's right. Can't put it on the inner side because that's where the duochrome is. That's why it did look a little different. Don't eat candy and do makeup, you guys. Not when you're on my journey, because boy, I feel dizzy. I don't have diabetes, but with my weight loss journey, it does feel like you're diabetic when you eat sugar. And I just had a nice gulp of ice cold root beer, and that may have been a bad idea before filming. Okay, so we're all cleaned up and touched up. Now for our 12 days of lashes, and the lash of the day is Michelle from Lashy Box. She is a 3D silk faux mink lash, so we're not killing any animals to get these lashes. Isn't that nice? Gotta keep it vegan and cruelty free around here, you know, on some products. Okay, and I'm going to trim these bad boys up and be right back. And here we go. Michelle is giving me a twiggy moment, so I had to put on a very nude Dose of Color lip in Let's Cuddle and topped it with a duochrome from Huda Beauty. Now this lip gloss gives me the chills. Look at that. I mean, it looks super thick, true enough, but look at the holograph on it. Super cute. Like, it looks one color, you look at the other way, it looks another color. But yeah, so that is it. My busy bees. The lash of the day is from Lashy Box. I sat the girl down and don't know what I did in the style Michelle. And I put it right in the center this time so I wouldn't have too much on the edges. And yeah, thank you so much for stopping by and spending some time with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this look. If you're new here, hi, I'm your host, Javina. I try to make you laugh. Sometimes we cry. We do giveaways. Sometimes we do unboxings and all these other things in between and story times and whatnots. Right now we're not doing any Vlogmas, but we're doing 12 days of lashes. And if you like that, please come back and subscribe. Leave me a comment, a thumbs up, something. Don't just like stick around like a creep, you know? Hang around. Join the hive. We would enjoy having you. And if you're one of my usual suspects, line up. How you doing? How your mama doing? How's my sister and nephews doing? And I will see you all in the next one. Be good to each other. Bye.